Well, hello everybody. Welcome to today's session. I'm Christy Manuel and this is Connect Africa. Happy to have each and every one of you join us. Today we are going to be having our back office demo. That is our platform training, and you are highly welcome. Welcome Obiota, welcome Benedict. We have Dang, Lorenzo, Meg is here, and of course we have Coach Itwen in the house. So if you've been following our Friday conversations, you will understand that we have been having platform trainings, meaning all the platforms within our ecosystem. We've been exploring them to see how they work, where to find what, and how we can leverage the tools and resources, in these platforms to build our organization, to expand our business, and of course, to end. So today, we're going to be continuing that demo session and we're going to be focusing on the Homnifi back office. So if you are just joining us for the first time or being part of the Connect ecosystem for the first time, this is Connect. Connect is the platform or ecosystem giving us access to global opportunities in the 4 fastest growing industries. And guess what? It gives us the opportunity to earn every single day leveraging these industries. So Connect has done the heavy lifting and have given us the opportunity to simply plug and play into these opportunities so that we can build success credibly, legally, and at our own pace. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And like I said, the person who is going to be leading us in today's conversation is Coach Itwen in Johor. He is a team leader, builder, business builder within the Connect ecosystem. He's also a blockchain educator. He has a ton of experience when it comes to emerging technologies, and he's going to be taking us through today's conversation. So I encourage you to eliminate all distractions as much as possible. Feel free to ask any questions that pop in your mind in the chat. We'll always be there to respond. So with that said, I'll hand you over now to Coach Itwen for the rest of the conversation. Coach Itwen, good to see you. Good afternoon from my own end.
Good afternoon, Coach Christy. Confirm you can see my screen and you can hear my voice.
Yes, I can see your screen and hear your voice.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. And so today it's just basically training on the platform, and we'll be focusing on the Homnifi platform. So it's definitely going to be a 2-part series, which will take some certain menus on Homnifi. And then at another time, we will deal with the other aspects of the Homnifi platform. So if you are looking at my screen right now, this is Connect, and this is the new access to all the products that are being handled, the 4 products that are being shared. So the site is built connect.ac, and if you have not done that, if you've not migrated, you need to do so by just logging into the site and do your password reset using the same password as you had used earlier, and then on Xpro, on Xpro, and then you can get login. Everything is the same. All your information will be transferred in there, and then you can just continue. So right now we're in Connect, and we want to go to Homnifi. If you remember Homnifi, the website for Homnifi, you can go in straight with the same username and password that you use for Connect or Xpro, previous Xpro platform, and you're in. So down here, you see the platforms, the various platforms that are accessible using Connect, Centura for getting all the products, Horis for products focused on Homnifi and Nodek. You have WATS, liquidity provision, you have the DLP, you have BXP recovery program, and Nodek. So we'll be focusing on Nodek. If you notice here, for all the ones that have the security or have the padlock, it means that they have not been activated. Either you have not paid for the services, and therefore you can access them. So anyone that is free and open, just like Centura, Horismall, and Nodek, you will not see a padlock. It just gives you straight access in there. So I will go ahead and click into Nodek, which if you click to Nodek, it will take you straight to the Homnifi platform, which I've already opened somewhere in this page here. All right, so it's open here. Good. So welcome to Homnifi. For those of us who have minters, minting every single day and participating in co-ownership of the blockchain layer K. So this is the home screen. Again, your home page that gives you information on what's happening on the DAO. Okay, so DAO is basically an opportunity where each and everyone who are co-owners can take a decision on how they want the blockchain to work. Okay, and so there are various proposals, and I advise everyone to go there and check the proposals and also vote, because of course you have tokens in here and you're required to vote with your tokens. Show your power, show your own voice in how you want the blockchain to run. So a basic view of this dashboard gives us, of course, the price of layer K and the boost. Okay, so the boost is for, of course, for those that are coming into the system who have purchased their minters, and that is where the minting power will be coming from. And let's see. Okay, no, let me get this vanishing pen off. All right, so you have the booster here, and there's always a countdown to a new boost. The price of the token is always reflected here, so you can get to see what the price is currently. You have the Telegram buttons, the announcements, you have notifications that are here. Of course, if it is red, you can just go there and see what the new updates are. Okay, it gives you activities happening around your profile. Here is the gas layer K that is required. The new structure is required for you to have this for transactions to occur. And this means you having to connect your wallet to the platform. If you remember earlier, we were not connecting our wallets, but now it requires you to connect wallet and load it, because you'll be using this for a lot of transactions regarding your back office. Okay, so the transactions are relatively, or the cost of transactions are relatively cheap, very, very cheap. You can use two gas layer keys to perform over at least more than 4,000 transactions on your wallet. So this is more than enough to carry you, right? Of course, we all know these areas gives us opportunity to go to our back office and do the necessary, okay, by doing your KYC, verifying yourself, and then checking your membership status, right? So let's go to the menus on the left. So this is the home. Okay, so it gives you an opportunity to check the DAO, gives you the video for the layer K blockchain, and then just steps on how you can harness the power of the supernode. So wallets, very, very important section. Okay, gives us what we have in terms of our balances. So you can see that the balance will always be in the total of USDK, and then later broken down into various sub tokens in our wallet. So I have SM layer K and gas layer K. So that forms part of my portfolio. And if you want to see more details, it will give you that breakdown in percentages. And then if you want to see the exact values, all you need to do is just go to the right. So you can scroll to the right and then click on these face cards. So each of the face cards will give you an idea of what you have. Okay, so you can click more, or you can turn the face card and it shows you some values. So if you turn the face card, you can see what you have here. Okay, assembly key. So you can do that to all of them, and they give you an opportunity to see that. Okay, so percentages that happen here. Okay, so I have more of SM layer K and gas layer K. This gas layer K is represented in the two gas layer K you're seeing here. And SM layer K, of course, I can use them for additional promo if I want to load layer K tokens in my minter. Okay. Deposit still remains the same, very simple. You can transcend in money from your various exchanges if you want to either purchase or if you want to buy tokens or purchase the minter or buy tokens. Okay, so this is fresh money coming in. You can choose the various networks you want to choose to set up an address for you, and once you set up that address, you transfer to the address, and then you get credited. Not immediately. It takes roughly about a maximum of 5 to 10 minutes, and then you have your tokens in your back office. All right, so withdraw is an opportunity for you to withdraw. So these are the currencies that are available, or tokens available for withdrawal. So the layer K withdrawal, USDK withdrawal, and the HMF promo. So all you need to do is select your wallet, and this is an external address. So select your wallet, and then it can choose your network, and then you can send this to an exchange where you can convert it to USD and further convert it to Naira if you want to. Or you can send internally to someone. So if someone wants any of these tokens here, USDK or USDK promo, MLAYK or LAYK withdrawal, you can copy the person's ID. The ID, you can see it here. So you can see the ID here. You can copy the ID, paste it there, and then you can send to someone free of charge. No transaction costs for that. But remember, you must have gas tokens in here. You must have gas tokens. So the one gas token is okay. Two, I think maximum is two. You can have two gas token, and then it enables you perform the transactions. So swap. At some time, you may want to convert some of your tokens. So you would receive, especially for those that have not logged in a long while, you would have received transfer of your tokens from the Sapphire platform, from Wallet platform, Ramstarter for the Tomocart, and from the other tokens that have not yet been withdrawn. So you see all of them here, and you can do some conversions. The conversions are pretty straight. If you have layer K, you can convert it to gas layer K. So for those that have not filled up their gas layer K, they top up their gas. If you have layer K in your wallet, you just convert it. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, and it gives you the gas layer K, and then you can top up your fuel up your system, right? For the other tokens, you will get to see other forms of conversions. So layer KW is also available to convert to M layer K. So M layer K is used for staking into your, depositing into your minters if you want to top up your minters. And then gas layer K is just what we have just discussed. There are some slight modifications. So S layer K, you can see it either gives you HMF promo, okay, USDK promo, SM layer K. All right. So these tokens, tokens here, these three tokens are used as you can use it to add into your minters with M layer K tokens. So what I mean is that if you have these tokens, you can bond them off in a promo, in a program. I'll show that to you. You can bond that off as additional tokens there. So those tokens are useful to you if you have them in your wallet and they're just sitting there. You can convert them and then add your M layer K tokens. M layer K is just M layer K. It converts to gas only. So if you have M layer K tokens in your wallet, you can convert it to gas. Like I said, 2 gas is all you need for most of your transactions. You may not be able to exhaust them except you are doing frequent transactions. So at least for 2 gas can carry over 4,000 transactions here. And the transactions are just quite cheap. So if you have the CLFI old, which would have come from your Cloud K, if you have CLFI old, you can convert it to layer K tokens. So the most important thing here is that this is withdrawable, but you can also use that and convert it to tokens that can be put straight into your minters. There's no charge, so there's no charge on it. So you can see, you can do the connection. It's one-to-one. It's one-to-one connection. For USDK is the normal equivalent of fresh funds. So it gives you a wide range. So you have the USDK old, you have the promo, you can use the same USDK to convert to MLK. This USDK is the USDT you may have sent, or the Bitcoin or Binance token you have sent. It converts it automatically to USDK for use in this platform. Okay, so let's go to some not too popular ones, being like the CLFIR. So you can use the CLFIR to convert to gas K, which is quite wonderful, right? So remember, the CLFIR is on the Cloud K. I'll show that to you on Cloud K. You get 2 tokens, CLFIR, CLFIW. And CLFIW is withdrawable that you can spend or you can convert, and you can use your CLFIR for gas. So this is before you could only use this as to offset purchase of a new product, but you can now use this for gas. You have the USDK promo. USDK promo just changes to HMF promo that can be used as collateral. You have SM layer K. Okay, so SM layer K to HMF promo. And then you can all go through all that. So there's always a wide range of the tokens. If you have Tomocart and you had not used it, the Tomocart can also be converted to M layer K and used to stake, just in case you can't, because you can't withdraw the Tomocart to an external wallet. Once you have been compensated for those that were in the RAM starter program, where we had a Tomoke project, you will have your tokens in your wallet. Please convert it to M layer K and put it to your machine. And that is value for your money. Okay. CLFIW, it's also part of the Cloud K and it can be converted to gas. All right, so I think we are done with swap. History just gives you a history of all the transactions that have been done on your platform. Shop or small, if you click on it, it gives you access to go and buy new minters for your own back office. So if you click here, it opens a new shop, a new site where you can go purchase the new products that have come in. So you have the new minters there, and you can also use that to purchase your license. So remember that your license or your membership subscription is yearly. So if it expires, you are now required to buy again. So this is where you come to buy. You just deposit the money from USDT into your wallet. And then once you have it there, you click on this, put it in a cart, and then check out from the cart. It will just reflect, okay? So you come here and get to see information. This is where the boosted power is 0.09, okay? And then it has a countdown timer. All right, so let's go back to our Homnifi page, and this is where we have most of our operations being done, right? So if you have a minter, congratulations. You want to really know what is happening in your minter, and it's this section has been subdivided into 3 places, right? So Nodek talks about your minter. Okay, so if you have your minter, you scroll down the page, it gives you your rewards, what you've been earning over time. You have your auto link, which means that whatever you earn, you are just compounding it. Okay, so that's why it's there. Else, if you want to withdraw what you've been earning daily from your minters, you disable the auto link, and then you see the balance here. The balance will reflect here. So, and this is withdrawable. Once it gets to a certain amount, about 30 layer K tokens, you can claim it and then use it, withdraw it externally, or you can use it to buy, to convert to M layer K and put it in your minter. But if that is what you want to do, then it doesn't really, that's double work. So you can just click the auto link, and every single day, once you receive your tokens, it converts it into M layer K and stakes it for you automatically. All right, so down on your computer devices, this is where you get to see all your devices. So if you have a physical minter, you see it there. If you have a cloud-based minter, you also see it here. It's all on this section. And then this is just a summary of what it's doing for you, the rewards you've earned, how much you have linked in terms of the M layer K tokens. And then this is for you to link more tokens if you want to link more or redeem your tokens. This is at the end of your contract. So if you click on it, it tells you you can start redeeming after 3 years of linking. So after 3 years, you have about 50% withdrawal of your initial tokens you loaded in there. And then for the next 5 years, after the 4th year, you have a certain percentage, and the last 5th year, you can now take them off. Okay. Here is for those that have received their machines. So if you have your physical machine at home, here will be paired. But if you don't have yours, have not received it, it will show you a different status, either in transit or it's waiting for you to connect. So if it's in transit, it will not, and you've received your machine, the services will be updated, and then it gives you an opportunity for you to pair it. Remember, there's an importance in pairing because you get extra rewards, about 10% extra rewards every single day for pairing, for having your physical machine in your house. Okay, we have done a video on how to do that connection. You can ask for those videos for you to know how to do your connection. So if you want to add more tokens, if you have the M layer K tokens, you just go to the link and then scroll down. It will give you to automatically capture the M layer K tokens you have here. And then also if you have the SM layer K tokens, so look at the SM that I have in my wallet. If I have this, it gives me the opportunity to load 10% of the SM layer K. So it gives me more token. Remember, this SM layer K, we have no use for it right now than to do what? Add it into our tokens as you can bond them. That's what I mean, actually. And you can only bond 10% of the M layer K tokens you want to stake. So for this to work first, you must have M layer K tokens, and then it will burn off 10% of that M layer K tokens and deduct it from here. So that is what it is. So if you've had a lot of this in your wallet, you should you want to load more tokens, please take advantage of this. Take good advantage of this because it gives you more tokens in your wallet. So you can see that this account has linked over to 752 tokens, SM K tokens in its history so far. So that is with linking and adding more tokens. If you scroll down, you see a lot in terms of the transaction history. So see what I told you earlier. For every reward that is given every day, so you have the reward, you have the online bonus for connecting your machine online, and it automatically debits what you have collected, swaps it into M layer K, and then links it automatically for you. So you can see that all these actions are done immediately. You just receive it. So it's like sleeping while you are earning money. You don't necessarily need to do anything. You don't necessarily need to come here every single day. And you can always try to segregate in case you want to sift through the data. You can say, okay, what have I linked so far in my device? Okay, what have I linked so far? You can see what it has linked for you every single day. This is what is linking for me. So I have an idea of what I am earning daily and what is adding into my minter. All right. I can also sift through, you can sort out through a lot of information using this. Okay. Bonus airdrop. That's if I've received. Okay, no, I've not received any on that account. And expired membership. Let's see. No, not yet. So you can always sort out through this. You can always sort out through this. Okay, so that is about the Nodek machines, and we want to go to CloudK. So remember, we had the CloudK packages earlier, and it has been merged into the Homnifi. So if you want to see what those packages are actually doing, you click on CloudK. So you can see here, it's a separate page. So it gives you analytics of what you have been earning every single day. Remember, those machines also have their own lifespan and they are minting every single day, right? They are minting. And you can see here, it shows you what it has minted so far and an opportunity to claim these rewards. Remember that once these rewards are claimed, they go straight into your wallet. So you have nothing to, you don't need to search too far in order to see where they are, okay? Yeah, the total number of licenses, CloudK licenses under this account. So you have 5, okay, 5 active. And then this is what it has generated so far, and this is what it has been linked, okay? All right, so if you scroll down a little bit, you can see how it's been shared. This is a phone. This is the LK1 phone, and these are the other licenses that are there. If you scroll down a bit, you can see the LK phone. If you had the phone when the phone was available, you get to see it here. So each and every one of them, you can see what it is that they are doing by clicking the view all. So if you click the view all, you can see here that each of them are active. They are minting every single day. And you can also compound, just like we did the auto link on the Nodek machines. You can do the auto link on these licenses here, as long as the licenses have capacity to carry those tokens. So you can see the auto link. These 3, you can see down here, these 3 are already filled up to the brim. So the auto linking is going to be disabled. Let's just scroll past here and see, right? So you can see the auto link. It's currently disabled because it's full. It's at 99%. So even if you tick it, by the time the rewards are coming in, it will automatically go back to off, right? So for these 2 that are still there, you can use the auto link. So if you have not visited this page, if you had CloudK licenses, please, you need to go there and then take advantage of the auto link. So you can always, whatever is minting every single day, it takes it in there. Now, if you notice, it's just the layer KW that is being removed every day in terms of the auto linking. The layer KR stays, but if you claim, the layer KR goes into your wallet. I remember I just showed you can use the layer KR to swap into gas tokens and to fill up your gas if you don't have any gas, right? Okay, so that is about the machines, the licenses on the CloudK network. If you have the phone, you can also see what the phone is doing. You can click on the details and see. So this is what the phone is doing, and then this is the activity of the phone. So remember that if you're connected online, there's always another set of bonus being given for having that phone online. Remember, this is blockchain. You have to be on the network all the time. And so if you have this phone, if you're using this phone, always ensure that at least you're connected to network. You don't necessarily need to, if it's not your usual phone, right? And then you always have to check on the phone to ensure that it's connected online so that you can receive this daily reward. So you can see these rewards on different dates. So the green is eligible for bonuses given. You can also link it to licenses. So if you've not linked yours, please ensure that you have yours linked, right? Please ensure that you have yours linked. You need to link it so that you get extra rewards. So you can see that these are linked to the phone. Please do that. If you have the LK1 phone, these licenses, you can link them to it, okay? You can link them. So all these licenses you're seeing here are linked to the phone, giving it more opportunity in terms of boost for minting, okay? So if you scroll down, you see the transaction history. And it says like it gives you a lot on what is happening, and you can sort them out. Play with the sorting just to see a lot of information, and you can download the reports and you can study the reports. All right, so we are done with the Nodek. We are also done with the Cloud K. And then the third section is USDK. So there's an opportunity right here on this platform where you can deposit USDK, right? Rewards and earns every single day from it. But what needs to happen is that you should have had at least a certain amount of layer K tokens already in your Nodek minter for you to be able to achieve this, right? And that is because for every token that is being put into your Nodek minter, you have gas USDK given to you. And this gas USDK gives you an opportunity for you to link add USDK. So what this does is that you can add USDK into this, and then it's giving you rewards every single day. So you're farming USDK every single day, right? There's an account. All you need to do is just click on link, and it will pick up. If you have USDK in your wallet, it will pick this up, or USDK withdrawal. You can choose the number of years you want to put it in, and then put it in here. They're just simple, just the same way you link your layer K tokens into your Nodek minters. You can put in USDK that you're not using, right? You can put it into here and it farms for you every single day. You can also auto link, right? So for every day's reward that comes, it tops it up for you, thereby compounding what you're earning every single day. So if you have USDK you're not using, or USDKW you're not using, it makes a lot of sense to take advantage of this section, okay? So we're done with that. We are looking at Homnifi reports. Okay, so you can generate reports from all your activities being done here. So you can have the wallet reports. You can decide, okay, what tokens have what USDK have I been involved with? You can take some, let's say, start as early as this to today. Okay, let's see. To today, and then see, okay, for the last 6 months. So last 6 months. Okay, so we can just say from this and then generate to give you an opportunity to see the reports. So reports has been generated, and so that's it here. Okay, so if you probably does need to change the sharing so that you can get to see how the report looks like. I'll just stop and share a bit. Let me just stop and share a bit. Okay, let's share this now. So this is what the report looks like. So it just gives you an overview of all the transactions that have been happening, depending on what you selected anyway, right? Depending on what you have selected. So these are the rewards that have been earned for that period that are selected. And this is just detailed transactions that I can give you. So of course, if you're using this to do some auditing, or you want to have an idea of what's been happening in your your particular minter, this is the right tool to use. So these reports are quite very, very useful to us in case you want to do a deep analysis of your back office. All right, so we are back to the report. So you can generate any reports, CloudK reports, NodeK reports. You can develop any report you want to develop. Just select the right information and then click on it, and then it downloads. That's about that. Okay, so we are done with reports and we are going to community. So if you are building accounts, if you're building a structure, right? So this is where you want to see information about your team, okay? About the people who are purchasing minters and what their minters are actually doing. And then it gives you an idea of how they are doing and what you need to do. So there are some that you will definitely see and they may not be minting, all right? And you need to notify the team to let them know. It could be that their licenses are expired and they are not getting that done. So I probably would open up another account later on to show you that. Okay, let's look at the tree. So this is what it gives you. Okay, if you have members that are inactive in terms of their membership, you definitely just get to see an overview and you can let them know. Because for those who already have minters minters and are minting daily, but their membership are inactive, there's a penalty that is attached to that, and that is that you, who is on top of them, may not be receiving the daily bonus production that they get, the percentage production as rewards. You may not be receiving them. So you need to let them know that they need to activate their membership. Membership is once a year, $45. They need to activate their membership. The disadvantage on their side as owners of their minters is that they cannot withdraw their tokens. They may not be able to do swaps. Okay, they may not be able to use. There'll be limited functionality in their back office. Okay, so they need to have that membership up, running, and active so that they also benefit from the full functionality and you also benefit from their daily rewards every single day. So leaderboards is there. You can get to see what's happening around the whole network and people who are taking advantage of layer K. So you can see people minting over 73,000 tokens every single day. You can see that here, right? You get to see that. And then, of course, if these people can do it, you and I on this call can also get that done. All right. So the global pool talks about SNGP. Okay. So SNGP, remember, SNGP is to be given out once the sale of the minters are completed. Okay, and then you get to see your own slots. If you have the SNGP, of course, is attached to the particular type of minter. So if you bought the physical minters and above, 500 and above, you have SNGP points, which you'll be seeing here. And of course, it has rewards attached to it. And then, of course, the country pools, based on your locality and based on how you're building your team, there's always rewards for those people who are minting in your own environment. Okay, so external apps. So the different platforms that we have, Horismall, Quantwise, K Mintings. Of course, if you have to go here for the K Mintings, it will log you in and then, of course, takes you to the back office for you to sign with your Nomo app. So if you have your Nomo app, remember your wallet is linked to your K Minting wallet is linked to Homnifi, and then you just log in there with your Nomo app, and then you get to see those legacy projects. So we're talking about the T drones, Zenic tokens, and Nomo tokens. All those tokens are in K Meeting. So if you click on there, it will require you to access it using your mobile phone. Okay, so Horismall, we have Horismall there, and then Quantwise too, all there. So other platforms will be coming soon. If you have vouchers that you have not used, and these are vouchers that would have come from bonuses. Okay, so this was on the Quantwise that was not used. You can either redeem them if they are still available, or this is still active, okay, and it has not yet been redeemed. Okay, it's still active. And you have the ones that are redeemed already. So this was already redeemed and no expired voucher. So you can get to see that there. And then the Wallet K platform too you get to see the amount of tokens. Remember, Wallet K was was an opportunity for us to partake in launching of tokens. So new tokens that are coming in that will require the Layer K platform. You had an opportunity to be able to participate in those tokens, right? And your level of participation is dependent on how many tokens you have staked, S Layer K tokens you have put in there, okay? And so this S Layer K tokens gives you a certain sizable percentage portion for you to purchase those launch tokens, okay? Tomocat was one of them. We had that, and then it can show you the linked amount. Of course, these lockup periods are different with different rewards. And at the end of these periods, these tokens are now given back to you as Layer K tokens, which you can now put into your minters. Remember that these tokens stay for quite some time, so whatever the price is not affected. So if Layer K becomes $50 tomorrow, the 200 Layer K tokens I've seen here, right, will become over 10,000. So it's just like holding it for you, right, and allowing capital appreciation while you have the opportunity to participate in a launch pad. So that's what Layer K is. So we'll be talking, this is where we are going to stop for today. Okay. So on the next one, we'll take on the next, on our next time out, we are definitely going to be looking at the other aspects on your menu. So, thank you, Coach Christy. I don't know if anyone has questions or challenges with this section of their back office.
All right. Thank you, Coach Chitwen, for that detailed demo session of the Homnifi platform. Remember, Homnifi is part of the one of the ecosystem projects that is powering Nodek. So we're happy to have gone through this demo session to understand how it looks like, where to find what, and how we can leverage the tools and resources within this platform to build our organization. So thank you, gentlemen and ladies, for being here. It's time now to get your feedback. Is there any area or any of the features that we discussed you want us to explain more or throw more light on, or any question you may have around this platform? This is the time to do so. I'm going to just stop the recording so it's not overly long while I wait for your questions to come in.